Check it. Whether it's your first time or you need a retreat, this is your place for video games and fresh beats. LB and me, Last Benevolence and kimmie-immie.
Hi!
Hey, this is Last Benevolence and
kimmie-immie.
And today we're talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 again. We promised a second part, and we would cover more of Kimmie's thoughts on it. We promised a second part so we could cover Kimmie's thoughts. So
yeah, it's all about Kimmie's thoughts. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's all about Kimmie's thoughts. No, but yeah. So basically, we thought, well, let's do a video where it's kind of a discussion, and I kind of had some notes, and I was gonna ask her some questions about what she thought about the Nintendo Switch 2, and we kind of sum it up at the end. So yeah. So let's start the interview. Huh?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be interviewed today.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start.
Okay. So since we've been married.
Mm-hmm.
Which handhelds have you played? Which handhelds have you owned?
I think more than 2 is a lot, right?
I mean, it's been a couple, right?
Yeah, but handheld. I like Switch.
Yeah.
My Switch OLED is amazing.
Yeah.
I really love that. And you can ask him everywhere we go. I always have that in my bag.
Yep, it's true. This is true. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, and then I have 3DS.
Yep.
And I have 2DS. I had 2DS.
Yeah.
Because I gave it away to my family because they don't have that back there where I grew up, and they broke it. So
Yeah, they broke it. Yeah, broken 2DS.
He broke it 2DS, but still I'm happy I had that, and I really enjoyed that because it's really personalized, like it's mine. And growing up, I really never have handheld. I'm used to even watch movie through the neighbor, through the window, and always get shooed because we don't have our own TV.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
man.
but having a handheld on my own, I feel special. I feel rich. It's amazing. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we had PS4.
Yeah, I mean that's not handheld. No. We're talking about just the handhelds.
Oh, okay.
We keep it to the handhelds. I mean, we've had consoles too,
Yeah, and I think we've had 2 different kind of 3DS.
Yeah.
Yes, and the one I have right now is, although it's spaced out, I think, but the one we have is the one of the latest before it's gotten spaced out.
The new 3DS, for those who know what that is. But
yes.
Yeah.
I have those little retro thingy also.
Retroid Pocket.
Yeah, I have 2 of them.
Yeah. Well, you never opened the one.
One of them I haven't opened it because it's pink and it's rare, and I want to keep it.
Fair enough. Yeah, we tried to bring it over to Bookman's one time because we really needed cash, and they were like, no, we can't take this, and it was all in the box and everything, brand new, and they were like,
brand new,
they wouldn't take it. So,
yes.
But hey, it is what it is. What about the
the Switch one, the
Steam Deck.
Steam Deck.
Yep.
I had 2 Steam Decks, the one that's regular and the one that's OLED, but...
No, you didn't have the OLED one.
Don't?
No, you never had the OLED. You just had the original.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Well, I guess I get confused. And then one of the latest that I have is the ROG Ally.
Yeah, the ROG Ally.
ROG Ally.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's
real
beautiful.
Nice.
Real nice.
It plays games pretty good. And I enjoyed using it because I've used it a couple times, and it still has Windows on it. We're thinking about putting Steam OS on it, so then that way it can be kind of like a Steam Deck, but better.
Yeah.
But,
and I was playing. I'm still playing Monster Hunter. Wilds on that one back in the Philippines when we were on the trip. And it's amazing, I really didn't get any problem. Even the Wi-Fi is like terrible, it still works. That's amazing. That's a really good one. I like it because it's white.
Yeah.
It's so girly.
Yeah. I never thought of the ROG Ally as girly, but yeah. I don't know.
Its design is nice for me. It's really nice. It's not just girly. Very comfortable to hold.
The ergonomic.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it has those like swirling light on the
RGBs.
button.
Yeah.
It's just cute.
Yeah, it's nice. I like the ROG Ally. That's a cool machine. Now, what would you want to see in a new Nintendo Switch?
Oh, for sure.
In the new Nintendo Switch.
For sure, Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
All
I
of
agree.
them.
Yeah, Monster
Like,
Hunter. Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah,
Like
World, yeah.
and Sunbreak and Rise.
Well, some Rise still plays on the original.
That's
but
true.
yeah, to see it play better
in
on
that one.
yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think it'd be kind of cool to see. I mean, World is kind of the old one, so maybe we won't see that on Nintendo Switch 2. But yeah.
Yeah, it's big though.
Yeah.
I started with the World before I go to play Rise on Switch. I remember, yes.
Yeah. And which one did you like better?
The Switch. No, the World.
Yeah,
on PC.
yeah, World,
Yes.
yeah.
World.
Yeah. Now here's a big one. Are you excited about the new Nintendo Switch 2?
You know what? I'm excited about Nintendo Switch 2, but if we talk about the price, no.
No?
No.
Is it because of the price? Or is it this price of the Nintendo Switch 2, or is it the price of the games, or what is it?
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah.
Because I like to have handheld, but at the same time, I want it to be comfortable. What's the right word for that? It's not expensive for me. Like,
yeah.
I forgot the right word.
Like it'd be cheap?
Not really cheap, but at least you can pay for it.
Affordable.
Affordable.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the right word. I want it to be affordable. Not like you have to like kill yourself for working just to get this one. No, don't do that.
Well, some will do it.
I've been there and I'm still in that kind of situation, but not for the adult. I'm just working, okay?
Yeah.
We all work.
Yeah, no one's gonna sell their kidney for a Nintendo Switch 2.
No,
Hopefully,
don't do that.
we don't recommend that. Yeah,
No,
that's
don't do that.
yeah. So
That's bad.
yeah. Now, do you think we should get a Nintendo Switch 2 right now?
Right now, no.
No. Will we be getting a Nintendo Switch 2? No, we will not be getting. Not right now.
But if someone's gonna sponsor that, we will make it really good review for you guys.
Right, yeah. We'll do a review for sure. Yeah, and it'll be in depth. It'll be like completely unbiased.
Oh, unbiased.
Like,
We love Nintendo, and this is gonna be
Yeah. Because we love the Nintendo Switch. When it first came out, it was almost like a dream come true for me, at least, because we were on the 3DS and I loved handheld. I've always loved handheld gaming. So when they were like, hey, you can have the console gaming and the handheld gaming together, it was a big deal. It was huge. But then the Steam Deck came out, and the Steam Deck, I was. And what's funny about the Steam Deck is at first we weren't so sure about it because of the compatibility with a lot of games where it was just shot, but it grew, and despite my rap song, a hip hop track, on it, that compatibility kind of blew up to the point where now I'm sitting here saying, hey, go buy a Steam Deck if you want to get into gaming, period, really.
It's one of the best too.
Yeah. I mean, it's more powerful than a Switch, regular Switch. It's arguably comparable to a Switch 2. We don't know yet. I don't know anyone who has a Switch 2 yet. Obviously, see, we're gonna drop this video the day that the Switch 2, or the night that the Switch 2 is coming out. So you'll see this, probably the day of the release of the Switch 2, or maybe even the night before. So, you know, by then maybe we'll have more thoughts on it. I don't know. This Nintendo has, like I said, they've been doing some kind of shady stuff with it, and you know, one of those things that kind of came out between now and the video that we did before was the fact that Nintendo has not allowed any reviews. So that's kind of one of those things.
Yeah,
where
that's why we don't get it right now.
yeah. And I would even argue that right now, there's nothing on the Switch 2 that we really want to play. So that, I think that's a huge factor. Because if they were like, oh, hey, by the way, we're going to release Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2 Plus or something like that, or some special version of that, you better believe I'd be cutting something off. We'd be figuring. No, yeah. We'd be figuring it out though. We'd be like, wait, how can we get our hands on a Switch 2? You know, so a couple of Switch 2s maybe. You know, but right now, you know, I'm not really a Donkey Kong fan. And Mario Kart, I love Mario Kart. I don't think Mario Kart is worth $80. And even from what I'm seeing online, some reviews are even saying that the open world is kind of empty. It's not quite, doesn't quite have the wonder of the, you know, Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom or anything like that. So
well, if anything, if I'm gonna have the Switch 2, I want to have something to play that I really want, and I'm looking forward to be in there instead of just a random game that they just going to put in there. I'm not saying they will do that, but I mean, like, if anything, I mean, that would be nice, right? To play your favorite game that you're always playing on the one you were using right now. To kind of like switch on that one, because the problem also is like you've been having a different console game, handheld game almost every year kind of thing, and not really almost every year, but
close. Every 2 or 3 years it seems like something new's coming out.
And at the same time, you don't want to just like throw away or set aside the one that you really worked so hard to get. And then get another one and then just get pissed because your game you like to play is not even gonna be there because that's how it is.
Which I feel a little bit like with the Nintendo Switch, the original, we were kind of trading it in, you know, all the time because there was always a new version that came out. Or which, by the way, you also have the Nintendo Switch Lite, didn't you?
Oh,
like
yeah,
first.
I did. Yes. Yes, oh, that one has a story. I think you already know what that story about that. But just a little bit. Yeah, it's worth it, but at the same time, it's like a waste of energy, money, and time if you get this one and you didn't even get the one that's supposed to be in there.
Yeah.
It's just me. It's my personal opinion.
Yeah. I think the big disappointment with that one was maybe you can't dock it, you know, on the big screen. But I mean, I think you enjoyed that one though. I think you liked it.
Because I can carry it everywhere.
Yeah. The Switch Lite was nice, but
it's really nice.
But yeah, you know, again, we have our thoughts on the Switch 2. I don't think it's worthy of, you know, arguing or anything over it. I know some who are watching the video, they're already planning to get a Switch 2, or maybe even waiting to get a Switch 2.
They're ready.
Yeah. So yeah, that's, you know, that's the thing. But for us, we're like, you know, we kind of have all the games they revealed except for Duskbloods, which I'm not even interested in playing. All of those games, Duskbloods, Metroid, and you know, the games the exclusives. We're not really interested in playing the exclusives, and the other games we either have or we can't have because we have PC and we have, you know, my Steam Deck got stolen, so you know, like,
it's gonna be another story.
Yeah, well, eventually we'll get another one, but we have the ROG Ally. Kim has a ROG Ally, so you know, we're gonna wait. It's also kind of one thing I will say. everything seems kind of, yeah, I know. I'm sad. I'm sad about my Steam Deck. Yeah.
It's really creeping on that one.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Yeah. But the thing that I will say is, Nintendo's moves lately have been kind of shady. The no reviews. I don't think I can think of a single console that did not have reviews before launch. You know, so no reviews. You know, all of the mixed messaging, you know, messages that we've been getting from Nintendo and their official
surprise.
Yeah, you know, yeah. I don't know. Like, it'd be nice if they surprised us with some lower price tags, right? They're like, oh, just kidding, guys. We're gonna release these games for $40.
Or they can sponsor us.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that we're not a Nintendo like channel because
it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, it'd be tough because we'd be like, I don't know, Mario. I don't know, Bowser. I'm not sure how you feel about this, but anyway, what do you guys think? Go ahead and share your thoughts in the comments. Like, subscribe if you're new here, and yeah, we'll see you guys.
Thank you for watching.
Yep, we'll see you guys.
Bye.